Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it 100 episodes strong. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all deserve it. I, this is y'all. Like, I'm speechless. But we're gonna save all the sentimentals for the end of the podcast. So just relax. Calm down. We're gonna get into it. Grab your bottles. We're gonna have a good time. Sit back, relax. This is the 100th episode of My Honest Take. Ladies and gentlemen, all of my podcast gurus, my YouTube goers, welcome back to My Honest Take. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need with your host, Quincy. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your Monday. Wow. That felt good. No, it felt good. I didn't think I was going to nail that. I didn't think I was going to nail that. But I did, okay? I nailed it. And I know from my people's listening audio right now. You're like, well, he always nails it. What does he talk about? I got the video on, man. I got the video on. I told you I was gonna give y'all the video format, man. Listen, I'm not trying to be that guy who keeps giving y'all false hope and false promises. I'm not trying to be that guy. Okay, this is the 100th episode, people. This is 100 episodes of doing this. Sitting in this chair. Well, not this chair. I got a different one. This is the new one. But listen, sitting in the chair, looking at a screen, looking at a camera, fixing mics, fixing audio, trying to get it nice. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a wild ride. And I'm thankful. I'm I'm just truly thankful for everything. You know, um, starting off with this podcast, I didn't think it would be where it's at now. I didn't think I'd keep going. Didn't know if I'll have a strict schedule like this. I didn't know if people would actually listen. I didn't know anything about it. I just said, "Oh, people do podcasts. That looks interesting. I like listening to them, but people don't listen to me talk. So let me do one." And then slowly but surely, I got the numbers up. Slowly but surely, I built the fan base. Slowly but surely, I got the audience that I was looking for. Now, I'm not saying I'm the next best thing popping, but we're going to keep going till I get there. We're not just going to look at them, look at the numbers and say, I'm depressed. No, we're going to look at them. All right, that's fine. It's just a low point. We're going to keep going. And that's what you got to do in life. There's going to be a lot of setbacks, a lot of setbacks. That's all right. You got to take it on the chin and keep going. Even if you fall, dust it off, try again. Dust yourself off and try again. That's what they say. So I am truly proud of everything that I was able to do, and I'm just fully thankful and appreciative for everything that y'all have done. Um, you guys have been sharing, you guys have been liking, you guys have been rating, you guys have been doing everything for this podcast, and I can't express how much gratitude I have for that. I'm truly thankful for that. So, listen, enough with all the sentimental. Y'all know we didn't come here for that. I get more into it later, but we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, and I want to talk about it because it's serious. Okay, it's serious stuff. Listen, if you listen audio, appreciate it. If you're watching the video, pay attention. Um, we need to talk about travel. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Well, if you are traveling, people, I hope you have car insurance, boat insurance, better yet, life insurance, okay? Because these flights are going down. Pat and Joe, right foot, left foot. That's gonna be the only way I travel. I'm done with the flights. What's going on in the sky? What's going on? I'm not gonna get into politics, but all I'm saying, Trump got in the office and that flights are going down. I saw. Hey, chill. That's all I'm saying. For my biblical people, they said fire coming out the sky. They saying the planes is the fire. End of the world, I don't know. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Listen, if you're traveling though, all jokes aside, please be safe. Even if you're not religious, pray for yourself. Pray for your people around you. You don't need to pray to a God, but just give yourself that. All right, I'm gonna be okay. At least give yourself some reassurance because, yeah, it's serious. But what's funny about this? What's funny about this is people are saying it's lining up with the national average. That's the scary part because the national average is always, you know, You take a bunch of stuff that you've seen for a couple period of time, and then you're able to average it out, right? But it makes you wonder because that national average, we never really see it. Think about it. This is real talk, people. Think about it. When was the last time you've seen X amount of people get killed in your city? X amount of people get kidnapped, or X amount of shoplifters at the store? When have you seen those type of things? Because you can see the national average, but how many times have you actually seen it on your news? How many times have you seen it in person? Like, how many times have you actually seen it to say, okay, that makes sense? You've probably seen what, one, two, maybe 5, 10, nice good handful of, robberies at the store. But then they got a national average for you. Oh yeah, it's 10,000 items stole. It's like, bro, I only saw 10, items at the most stole. What's going on? But these flights is different because now we're seeing it. Like, now we're seeing damn near every single day something happening. This flight came down. This flight crashed. This one crashed into this airplane. This helicopter hit this. What's going on? This is insane. But there was one flight in particular, people. There was one flight in particular that really got my mind moving. And it was the Delta flight, and I believe Canada. Okay? It's snowing, coming down to land. The runway's a little slippery, more than likely, because when they came down with a little bit of speed. And you could see, they didn't really land correctly. Boom. Looks like you see a bunch of fire in the back. I don't think the engine went out, maybe, but a bunch of fire, smoke in the back. Boom, spins a little bit. Now it's upside down. Now, apparently, I believe they said there was no actual casualties. I believe they said some injuries, but no casualties. So that's good. Now, while it's upside down, they're evacuating people out. People are getting out. You got people recording. You got people telling, hey, stop recording. Like, what's up? I ain't gonna lie. Stop recording, bro. Like, get out first. Get out before you record. But people need to get everything nowadays is internet. People need to get the views up. People need to show people everywhere. Hey, look, I'm getting out of an upside down plane. This is crazy. I'm suing. Stop, bro. Stop. Just get out the plane first, bro. Get out the plane first. So here's the thing that's interesting about this whole fiasco. The Delta Airlines, which was the plane that went upside down, okay, is offering $30,000, people. $30,000 to everyone who was involved. Think about that. $30,000 to everyone who was involved in this whole situation. Okay? Now, here's the thing that makes me laugh. People are upset and asking for more. They're upset and asking for more, people. Why? Why? Why are we asking for more? That's the greed in people. Now, you may look at me and say, bro, why not? You almost died. Why not? I need to get paid for this. But the same people that say that are the same people who say money can't buy back time. Now, you may say, oh, time and life is different. There are two things that's, irreplaceable. You can't get your time back. If me and you argue for an hour, that whole hour we argue, you're not getting that back. That's done. That already happened. That's in the past. If you die, guess what? Good night. If you're religious, yeah, you may go to heaven, you may go to hell, or whatever you may call it in your beliefs. But that's it. You get one life here. Unless you're a ghost. I mean, hey, at that point, then, hey, have fun. But the reason I say that is because you got people who's been incarcerated for crimes that they did not commit. They get out 20 years later, 25 years later. Life has changed. The world has changed. You got electric cars for some people who never even thought electric cars could happen. You got people looking at robots. You got people looking at things that they could use in their hand. That's called phones that they said they never used to have before. You got all this information and all these things now that these people who was in jail for crimes they did not commit never got to see. And guess what they say? Oh, here's $10 million. You'll be okay. And what do y'all say? Oh, they need more, man. The money can't buy that. Nah, man, no amount of money could do that. But you get into a accident with a plane. And now you say, nah, I need $1 million. I need 2 million. I need 3 million for that. I could have died. If you look at the video, you could make a case that people could have died. You could have. You can. But you could also make a case of, bro, nobody was going to die. You can make a case for both. That's the crazy part. You can make a case for both. Now, here's where I say to greeted people, because 30,000, I would take it. Now, I'm not going to lie. I would try to finesse for some more. I would. Hey, high blood pressure, my heart, oh, I hurt my knee, I could try. I might piss myself a little bit, try to get a little bit more, whatever. But if they say 30,000, that's it, taking it. I'm taking it. I'm not going to be upset with that. Because the mindset of people is they look at 30,000 and look at what can I buy now with it? What can I use 30,000 for right now? Instead of, how can I flip 30,000? How can I make more money with 30,000? Can I make a meal with 30? Can I double my 30 to make 60, then double that 60 to make 120? This is free game. You guys don't need to pay for no course for this. I'm giving y'all the game. Use your money to make more money. It's just that simple. But people hear 30,000, and I ain't gonna lie, eggs is crazy, so I get it. They need more. You gotta get your eggs. The eggs epidemic is crazy. We're gonna talk about that in a second too. But listen, 30,000. Okay, people are asking for 100K. It's not like they even went up. Like if you would have went up more to 500K. Now you're trying to. Now we're leveling out the playing field. You only went up to 100K. You should just take the 30, bro. Take the 30, put it in your savings. Now your account's looking pretty. You can even go 15 in the check and 15 in the savings. I'm just pointing out the obvious. But it makes you wonder, what would you have done in that situation, people? Are you taking that 30,000 and going? Are you asking for the 100K? What are you gonna do? I get it. Money is damn near the root to life. Money makes everything happen. I get it. But bruh, 30,000 is 30,000. I'm just stating facts, people. I'm just stating facts. But back to that egg thing. Because I want to talk about that. What the fuck is going on with all the eggs? Excuse my French, but what's going on? Why is my eggs $27? Why is my eggs $50? Why is one singular egg out the pack $15? I can't even eat eggs no more, bro. That's my protein. If you work out, that's your main breakfast source right there. Eggs. That's your main ingredient. On bodybuilders, now you got to eat vegan protein, vegan eggs, bro. Look, it's got me talking gibberish right now. I haven't had my eggs, so now I'm not hardwired correctly. This is crazy. So what are they saying? So Trump said, and I don't even want to get into politics, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay, Trump said, "Oh, this isn't my fault. This isn't my fault." Okay, that's what he said. I've only been in office for 3 weeks. This is the Biden administration. I'm just trying to fix it. Okay. Okay, he's just trying to fix it. I get it. Fix it. Okay. But I don't like when people say that when he's been in office for 2 days and made hella changes. So what's going on? Cut spending here, cut spending there, but now eggs are up. People, let me tell you what's really going on. This is not a conspiracy. Go look it up yourself. All the bird flu and shit going around is fucking up everything. You got bird flu. You got spending going on with the government and all that, having to cut costs everywhere. There's a multitude of so many different reasons. And now you got tariffs everywhere too. So shit is about to just be expensive. And it sucks because you got people who's living check to check, who rely on eggs. You got mothers who use eggs a lot for their kids and things like that. Like, it's a lot. And things, in my opinion, are just going to increase more. Rent is already at an all-time high. It's just gonna keep getting more and more expensive. And the people who say, well, just raise people's, hourly pay. What y'all fail to realize is you could raise your hourly pay up. Yeah. Let's say the minimum wage now everywhere instead of 15, most places is now 25. Now you could comfortably live a lot of places. New York, California still in question, how they go. But let's say it's 25 an hour. Everybody, I'm living comfortable. Now I'm good. I got money to spend here and there. I'm fine. I can pay all my bills on time. I'm good. When you do that, guess what else goes up? Cost of living, groceries, because now everybody's at an average where they can afford stuff. So now we have to raise everything back up to balance it out. That's all it is, people. Like right now, if you really wanted to live comfortably and live good, you gotta be you what UPS, FedEx, Amazon, Post Office, something like that where you can make your 28, 29, 30 an hour. You'll be living great. You'll be living fine. You gotta be a streamer, a TikToker, influencer, live streamer, something to bring us some extra money. Matter of fact, you need to learn how to gamble. Make it big. Just do that. Gotta be a wrap-up athlete, something nowadays to actually live comfortably. That's the problem. And I think what people don't understand, things were just gonna go up and we may get our hourly rates up. We may. People's salaries may increase. Like I said, everything else is just going to raise up. They want to keep everything in line and everything balanced. Shit sucks. It sucks. But guess what? If you accept that 30K from Delta, you'll at least be living a little bit better. I'm just stating the facts, people. I'm just stating the facts. I can't do any more else but just state the facts. Man, don't hate me, man. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. But, but, you might not even be able to enjoy that 30K. You may not even be here to see the world actually make money. You may not even be alive to see none of this. None of this. Let me tell you why. I'm about to tell you why. Apparently, there's an asteroid coming to kill us. Listen, I didn't know how else to drop the bombshell on you. I'm going to just say it. I'm going to just say it. So listen, let me break it down. We got until 2032 to get our shit together. We got 2032 to hit up the people who made Geostorm and tell them to put the thing over the world, all right? Because it's about to get serious. Scientists are saying that there is an asteroid coming towards us, and it's a 3% chance, the highest it's ever been. Now, I understand math a little bit, okay? To understand that, hey, 3% still isn't a lot. But what's crazy is knowing my luck and my chances, that 3% could be the one that takes me out. Think about it. You'll look, it's only a 1% chance I'll miss, and then you miss. It's like, bruh, out of really, what are the chances? Right? So, 3% chance 2032. Do we really think it's going to happen? We don't know. Apparently, they said that there's not enough time now to develop something that could take it out or redirect it. So, we got to see what's going to happen. Now, an asteroid wasn't on my bingo card this year. It wasn't. We've already dealt with so much. I wasn't thinking of an asteroid. But it's funny because I tell y'all, stuff always happened before the election. I didn't know they were going to keep it going after. I didn't know this was going to happen. Trump's in office and now everything's going to shit. I don't know. I don't know. You can't. I don't even want to blame it on politics anymore because this is so crazy to me. Everything's been happening this while. I'm left speechless some days when I look at this news and I say, what can I tell them? I don't even know what to say about this no more. I'm speechless, flabbergasted. There's nothing else to say. But I don't think it's gonna hit. I don't think it's gonna hit. And quite frankly, I don't even think there's an asteroid coming for real. This is not even being conspiracy or not. But you just gotta think about it. Let's use our heads for a second. All of the stuff that's been happening, right? That we've been seeing. Snowing in Texas, snowstorms in Florida, You know what I'm saying? Detroit having apparently a water leak, and then it freezes over. People's cars are stuck in ice. Imagine having to tell your boss, "Hey, I ain't gonna make it to work." Why not? My car is frozen. Oh, just put the heat on. Just thaw it out. No, sir, it's frozen in ice. I can't. I can't. Like, I just physically can't. I can ice skate above my car. Like, do you not understand? I have no more sick days. I have no more time. PTO. Are you gonna fire me? I'm gonna have to move on from you. Well, goodbye. I can't go nowhere. What? Like, come on, people. So all of this stuff happening. You got the DEI stuff happening. You got Elon Musk thinking he's the president at this point, and that's not even no diss. I mean, I'm just stating what I'm seeing. He looked like the president. Trump said, "Here you go, Musk. You got all the power." I mean, damn. We got so much stuff happening that now we got an asteroid. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. We have creatures from the bottom of the ocean coming up to the surface. Now, when I say these creatures, I'm talking about the shit that we saw on Discovery Channel, National Geographic, the stuff that we seen on Finding Nemo. I'm talking about that type of stuff. Y'all remember the fish that had the light in front of his face? Oh my gosh. We got like snake serpents, and I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it. But they're coming out of the water now. They used to be super deep sea creatures. Now they floating up. Now people saying no, they float up when they're about to die. Oh, they can do that sometimes. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But still, why? What's going on in our ocean? Now I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why we want to go to space. Because there's something down there. That's not even no conspiracy. That's something down there. I don't know if it's the Loch Ness monster. I don't know if it's Atlantis. Aquaman's down there. Chachulu. I don't know who's down there. We're toast though. There's something in the ocean that we're toast. It's over. So that's why they said we gotta get out of here. We gotta colonize Mars because Earth's done. That's what they're saying. Earth's done. All right. Because if you didn't know, fun fact, apparently the water pressure down there is so deep and so dense and so just down there, right? That fish, there's no like limit to their size. Like they could just grow continuously till they die. That's come on, bro. I mean the writing's on the wall, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But hey, I digress. I digress. I digress. We're not going to talk about it because people don't want to hear conspiracies. You know they don't. They don't care for that. They don't care for that. So it's okay. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. Oh, and by the way, like I said, for all my listeners, you don't have to worry about this because you're not seeing it. If you want to see it, like I said, go check out the YouTube. It will be posted there. Quincy Q2K, all follow all socials. Now for the people actually viewing, as you can see, it's only me. Like Kendrick Lamar said, fuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that. I gave people ample time in advance to show up and put their box paws here next to me, left, right, down, next. Like the Brady Bunch was. Is it Brady Bunch where their heads pop up? Everything? Yeah. Uh, I had this planned out. I gave people the time. I called. I texted. Nobody's here. So it's just me today. It's just me. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. We're gonna have to come back to this a different time and really tackle this. But don't worry. Like I said, I still got me. But then we'll get to them soon enough. Okay. It'll be another day when I get my guests. Don't worry. I'm gonna get my guests. Trust. I'm gonna get that because they think it's a game. We gonna get them. But back to our regular scheduled program. So what else has been happening in the news? All right, I'm gonna tell you what else has been happening in the news because it's weird now that we're seeing it too a lot. Um, so a lot of kids, middle schoolers, I believe some high schools. I don't think I've seen elementary, middle school. I know I've seen in high school. I think these teachers are wild. These teachers are wild. Now, I've already talked about before with teachers trying to have sex with the students or them having sex with the students already, relationships, intimate or not. We've already talked about this. Here's here's where things are getting more insane. So you have a teacher who was having sex with this kid for a minute now. Apparently, she's pregnant. I think he was 11 or 14, something like that. But the student was cool with the teacher, cool with the parents. The teacher was cool with the parents, like everything seemed normal, right? And teacher ends up getting convicted, about to go to jail, and the student is pleading for her to be released. Okay, saying, "Listen, it's not her fault. It was me. I initiated it." I think I want to say he was 14, but pretty much saying, "Hey, it was me. I did this. Relax. It wasn't her fault. And here's where things got to be said. And this topic is it's not gonna be too long, but it's gonna hit points. It's gonna hit points because I need people to pay attention to this. As a kid, people do not like people don't play around with kids, right? If you're a kid, people say you're off limits from beefs, from gang stuff. Like people, you're immune to that. Everybody says that leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. Now, people were saying, "Oh my gosh, the kid just you could tell he's been manipulated." The woman probably told him, "Hey, if anything happens, just say I wasn't trying to do it." Da 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 da. Now, here's the part that people don't want to say because they scared. People are gonna label him as, "Oh, you're a weirdo. You're one of those weirdos. You're the pedophile too. Oh my gosh, you probably do the same thing." No, that's not what that means. It just means I'm thinking. I'm not just going straight off what everybody wants you to say. I'm thinking it through, people. That's the problem. People don't think it through. So let's think it through. Number one, how do you know this kid's telling the truth? How do you know he's lying? You don't know none of that. You're not the kid. You're not in a situation. You're not there. You're not in the space. You don't know. The only people we should trust are people who are friends with the kid, friends with the teacher, who know this stuff. If not, then you have no way of knowing. Reason why I say that, people say, "Oh, he's manipulated. He's not old enough yet. Your mind isn't fully developed until da 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 da." But those are the same people who say you're very mature for your age. You're very mature for your age. Oh, you know more than most people. It looks like you're growing up faster than most. If that's if you're saying, "Oh, he's not fully grown yet," which is true, but why say things like that to belittle him? If you know what I'm saying, like it makes no sense. We can't you can't do both. You got to pick and choose. If they're old enough for their age, then you know what I'm saying. If they're acting older than what they are, then so let's put it in perspective. Let's say the kid, 14, I believe, like I said, but let's say he acts like he's 18. You wouldn't even know he's 18, right? Let's say you wouldn't even know that, and you just look at the kid like, damn, he's just yeah. Mm-mm. He just had more than other people. He knows, what was his morals, all that stuff, right? And then he gets in this situation. You would automatically think, no, I trust him because when I talked to him, he seemed more mature. I believe, yeah, no, he probably did. But then, let's say you see him, he acts 14. He acts his age. And he says that, you're like, nah, he's lying. Nah, 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 nah. She told him to say that. He's being manipulated. You see what I'm saying? It's two different ways to go about this. You don't know. You don't know. And the thing that sucks is there is kids like that who, oh, I would love to have sex with my teacher. I would love to do that. And then when they're able to do it, you know what I'm saying? Things get caught. Some people tell the truth. Nah, it was me. It was me. I did it. Oh, bro, you got grouped. You got raped. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's the problem too. That word right there. That R word. That raped. That word right there. That irritates my soul when people use it the wrong way. Everybody uses these terminologies so wrong that they don't even realize it anymore. How can you be sexually assaulted if you wanted it? You can't even rebuttal that. How's it sexual assault if you want it? But your age, but he wants it. She wants it. If the legal age of consent, now that's the different part. Now, it's still not rape, but it's illegal because if your legal age of consent is 16 and you have sex at 14, they could say, well, no, the legal age for him to say yes, he gotta be 16. So yeah, they could try it as that. They could say it's sexual assault. They could. Because I mean they broke the law and now they could try it as that if they wanted to. Even though you said no, I was fine with it, I wanted it to happen. They can still say that. Because then they can use the same excuse like I said in the beginning. Oh, he's not fully developed. His mind. It's like I said, it's weird. Things, the law and what people believe, all that has to be fixed because there's so many ways you could dance around it. You know what I mean? But if the legal age of consent is 16, right? Legal age is 16, and you have sex with someone who's 21. Okay. People look at it and say, ew, that's nasty, that's rape. Oh my gosh, he forced himself on you. Are you okay? Say he says that to the girl, the girl's 16. The girl can say, no, I'm fine, I wanted it. Girl, nigga, you don't need to lie. I got you. No, I'm fine with that. But because y'all look at the age difference, y'all look at it and say, nah, I don't want that. That's nasty. It may be nasty. You may think, yo, that's weird, but they didn't break the law. That's the problem. And I've seen only a few people say that. And those people have respect for it. Yeah, it may be weird morally to you, but it's not against the law. It's not against the law. So you can't look at him and say, let me keep my kids away from him. Nah, it's not like he's a sex offender or nothing. He did everything cooperatively. Hey, do you want to do this? Yes or no? You don't need to. I'm not forcing you. If you don't want to, that's cool. Yeah, no, I want to. I really do, for real. They do it, cool. Go about their day. They still talk, whatever, their friends, cool. But you can't say he's, oh my gosh, he's a pedophile. He's this. No. And that's the same thing with these teachers incidents because people look at teachers and say, oh my gosh, they're this old. They have sex with students. What happens if the student was 18? What happens if the student was 18? Because you know what's fucked up about this? And I know this from experience from my own track coach. I'm not gonna give out names. Y'all do too much detective work. But I had a track coach who ended up going to jail for that because he slept with 18-year-olds, but they were students. But they're 18. They're seniors. They're adults in the name of what y'all say. So what the fuck? That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. That's why I said you can't. It's so many ways to dance around it. There's so much little nuances. It's so detailed and nitpicky. It makes no sense. One one part we could say this, next part we can't. It really makes you wonder what we can and cannot do when it comes to that space because there's so many thin lines and white lines and gray areas and lines you can't cross. It makes no sense. Now, for the teachers who actually do take control of these kids like that, nah, that's weird. Nah, you deserve the worst. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real. You deserve the worst. You do. Because this one teacher told this one kid to go shoot up a school. They were in an intimate relationship, said, yo, I think they said like, I want you to kill this teacher, this student. Like they gave him a whole hit list. And he was gonna do it. I don't think he did, but I think he was going to. This is madness. That's crazy. Now that one's crazy. Because bro, what? What? That is insane. That is insane. I'm not gonna lie. That one is crazy because come on, y'all. I can't even give y'all my honest take on that. That's just crazy. I just gotta say the facts. That's insane. That's madness to me. That's madness. Let's be real. Now, I can see what y'all saying though too. Well, just date the people that's in your age group. You'll never have to worry about this. That's the same way for saying girls, why do they turn gay? Girls been dating guys for so long and got their hearts played so much they said, I'm gonna try girls now. You know what I'm saying? People get tired of, bro, I'm sick of them. I'm gonna date someone else. And the funny thing is this, what makes it, like I said, so if you age is people can lie about that so easily. Unless you start doing, hey, let me check your ID, and you check your birth certificate, ID, check stuff. People could lie about the age so much because not everybody could tell visually off your age. People could look at you and say, yeah, they look young. Yeah. How many times you got able to sneak into Golden Corral or Hibachi for free? Oh, he looks like he's 10. Yeah, he's 10. You actually 15. Come on, bro. Kids under 11 eat free. Nah, come on, man. We know how y'all used to do. So you gotta think about it. Imagine now you meet a girl, or you know, a girl meets a guy. Oh, he's amazing, or she's amazing. They're perfect, and it turns out, yeah, I'm actually, 17. Oh my gosh, I'm 24. We can't do this. But you already been dating. Everything's fine. But now, oh, it looks weird. It's nasty. Like, come on, man. Like I said, if they really are the pervert types, if they're really the weirdos, you call that out. You hold that against them. They deserve whatever comes for them. But if they're in the law, everything's fine, boy, girl. Like you can say they're weird, but you can't call them what they're not. That's just how I look at it. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. And that goes for the same people who be all over streaming YouTube, Twitch, who go around just beating up predators. Some of these now are starting to look staged. At first, we were like, oh, this is crazy. They catch a predators beat. Oh my gosh, yeah, they deserve that. Now some of them are like, bro, come on, bro. I'm pretty sure some of these predators, as you see, have gotten into social media and they see the shit that's happening. They're not going to just, yeah, I'm going to pull up. Some of them will, though. Some of them will. They are stupid. Some of them are stupid. But some of these now you look at you like, bro, nah. Come on now. Y'all just doing that just to hit people. And the funny thing is, I believe I said this on one of my episodes before, they gonna mess with the wrong one. Now I'm not rooting for him, but I'm just saying, because you gotta think about it. They're just going around beating him up, recording and posting online after smacking him, punching him. You're gonna get that wrong one who's strapped, and now he's shooting. Or you're gonna get the one who can fight. Now he's whooping y'all ass. It probably already happened. We just never seen the footage. It probably already happened. But that's the part where you're like, yo, like the stuff people do for entertainment, man, is crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And what's funny, on the case of, being weirdos and pedophiles and rapists and all this weird stuff, Diddy might be gone. He might be fully just done. And I'm going to explain why. Because apparently I believe they said lawyer or something, that was working on the case, working for him, to help him, like, hey, you could win. So the lawyer does, regardless of the case, they want to try to help you win, right? Because they're getting paid. They said, under no circumstances may I continue. Will I continue? They're gone. They're done. So that means they saw some shit. That's the only way you will leave like that. If you know you cannot win, that's the only way they'll leave. There's no way. This is Diddy we're talking about. So the money's on the table. That means there was a lot of money to be there to make, hey, help me win. For them to see that means they saw something to say, yo, this is even too much for me. Nah, you're done. You lost. There's no way we're winning. Or even to say, we could possibly win, but this will hurt my reputation and my character. I'm not doing it. I'm gone. I don't know. There's something else he did that's insane, probably. There's something else that's insane. I hope y'all know he might be gone. He might be done. The whole Jay-Z thing we had, that whole case got dismissed. He's co-owner, part owner of the NFL too. So now you got people saying, oh, Roger Goodell said, we're not going to let that happen. Hey, we're going to drop that because you part of the NFL. We can't have that tarnish our reputation. Hush money. Listen, money rules the world. And that makes me go back to my very first topic. You're not going to take that 30,000? I'm just saying. You're not going to take that 30,000 or what? Come on, people. Let's use that right there. Let's use our heads. Let's think. So, yeah, whatever Diddy did, he's done. It's game over. He's toast. Sayonara, brother. It's over. I'm just saying. He's gone. There's no way he's making it back. There's no way. I just don't see it because bruh, you lost your best. Apparently they're one of the best too. For you, it's gone. It's over. He did something I gotta wait to see. I gotta wait to see. We gotta wait to see. Now, enough about that. Let's talk about relationships now. You know, if we're talking about these females and males and all this shit going on, let's talk about the relationships because some of these girls, y'all need help. I'm gonna be real. Men, we already know we're some of the brokers of the broke. The tools cannot fix us. We mess up a lot. But females, y'all starting to fall into that trend now. What's going on? So let's talk about it. Because there's a lot of things that's been going on with some of these females. I gotta address it. Um, Set up straight for this one. Because I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it. But females, keep in mind, we love you. Okay? Without y'all, there's no more us. Humans are gone. All right? Females rule the world. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, I already talked about this. So here's where y'all mess up. So let's talk about each one individually. First girl we're gonna talk about um, divorced her husband because he booed Taylor Swift. Okay. Second girl put, I believe, Mentos and what was it? Some substance, some liquid. I think it was. I know it was a soda because it would have blew up, but it was some other shit. It was some Mentos and like oil or some shit into her ex's car, in his fuel tank. Okay. Cardi B was spotted with Stephon Diggs, as we know, NFL player who nobody wants the daughter to date. So yeah, got a Glorilla shooting a shot at Duke Dennis, a streamer. I just at this point, you got girls, black beautiful queen. We're not gonna be racist here. A black woman, um, who heard Pink go off in the club. You know, if you don't know who Pink is, you may be too young to understand. Watch SpongeBob. She was on there, but she made a club song. Pink did, and this black lady heard the song and it was like, "Ew, what is this? I'm sick of it." Now people are claiming it's race stuff. At this point, there was a lot of shit females were doing. I had to talk about it. So we're gonna try to knock them all out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the minute to winning, not associated with the game show. But let's talk about it. First woman, who divorced her husband for Taylor Swift. Taylor does not know you, sweetheart. So what? Why now you're single and Taylor still doesn't know you? Nothing else to say there. She's delusional. Next, who did I say? See, you got me. Yeah, I'm so there's so many. Oh, the girl with the crazy ex. Putting Mentos and oil or something inside of his fuel tank. If I'm the guy pressing charges, I'm just taking you out. I'm gonna just be simple. You're crazy. You're delusional. Next, um, Cardi B with Stefan. Now I understand y'all celebrities do your own thing, but feels like with the whole Stefan Diggs, you know, people not wanting him to date their daughters and Offset and Cardi B, all that going around. You got people saying, yes, go ahead, Cardi. You got these females cheering on whole and whorish activity. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect Cardi. She do her thing. But I'm just saying, it's funny that they promote it, but they don't want people to label them as that. Doesn't make sense. Just saying. But hey, you got them out in public. You know, celebrities, they always been spotted. There's probably going to be some more shit that's going to happen. Cardi may be in a spotted with another guy. They're going to make us some other shit as well. We don't care. Let them live their life. But I'm just saying, it's just funny though, because Cardi, you know how she do. Anywho, next, Glorilla shooting her shots. At this point, it's fuck it. They love the streamers. I'm about to be a streamer myself. I got to. This is crazy. Where's the love? Where is it at, people? If you want the celebrities to holler at you, you better be a Duke Dennis at this point. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then lastly, people, come on now. If you're in a club, you're gonna hear club songs. It's not about race. If you're black, you're gonna hear white songs. If you're white, you're gonna hear black songs. You're in a club, people. You do not need to make everything about race. It's music. Music has no race. Doesn't matter who's singing it. People thought Jack Harlow was black. Come on, bruh. I mean, it's right there. Okay? It's right there. But she was in Atlanta, so you know, and one of they sexy red and young thug. That's all I'm gonna say. But that was my minute expose. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Thank you. Now, lastly, people, let's talk about our sports. Y'all know I gotta talk about it. Listen, LeBron and Luka Doncic, the Lakers, are looking phenomenal. If LeBron gets another ring at 40 and wins Final MVP, it finishes with 5 rings. That's my goal. I'm sorry, 5 rings. Got it at 40. Leading all-time scorer, about to be leading an all-time games play. I think he's leading already minutes. He's damn near top 10 in every stat. There'll never be somebody like that, bro. There'll never be somebody like that. And like I said, I'm not one of those Bron people who dick ride and all that. I'm just saying, we've never seen a Jordan. You know, I mean, closer to Jordan, actually. Hold on, let's state of facts. It was Kobe. Let's say the facts. We've never seen a LeBron. Until we see that, there's nah. To play this long and this efficient and still be put on a pedestal with these people, that's just a testament, bro. So Lakers is looking good. Doncic is finally turning up. They beat the Nuggets. And y'all know I'm a Colorado guy. So I'm conflicted. I gotta wait till LeBron tires before I'm a full on Nuggets fan. But that's besides the point. They're looking good. Everybody else, I don't care. I'm focused on that. Okay, AD's injured. Mavericks, they lost the trade. The Warriors with Jimmy Butler's been cooking 5-1. They last game 6-1, I believe now. The Warriors is cooking. I mean, it's looking crazy. Victor is injured. The Spurs are gonna tank. They're gonna get Cooper Flag. I mean, the sports world is an uproar. Canada beat United States. I believe there's 3 fights right when the game started. I had to be because of Trump at this point. They were just letting them go. The terrorists, bro, so they were throwing haymakers. Whew. It's a lot. It's a lot. The Eagles declined the invitation to the White House. People now hating the Eagles. Oh, I can't believe they do this. I hate them so much. I used to cheer for y'all. Y'all take politics too damn serious, bro. If your friend said, yeah, I could go to the White House, but I turned it down, didn't want to go, you gonna hate your friend now too? Like, come on, bro. Y'all look at Trump does not know you. Trump is not helping you. And what's crazy is it don't matter who the president is. Everybody does this. If they don't go, oh, they don't like the president. Imagine the president F's over you. Oh, I'm gonna be great when he gets in office, and then turns out, oh shit, he's fucking my shit up. You still gonna be happy? Makes no sense. But hey, I digress. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say too much. Okay. We're just gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna leave it at that. What else though in basketball? I mean, 76ers is poop. I mean, Cade Cunningham has been showing that he's the next up and coming. I mean, basketball is here. I'm excited. Basketball is here. All right. It's great. It's great. I'm like a little kid. All right. I get to watch my highlights. I get to really study it. Hey, JJ Redick coach of the year. Cavaliers looking good. Thunder's insane. Rockets got the young core cooking. Basketball is looking great, y'all. There's not much to say. There's not much to say. Now, before I end the podcast, okay, I did say I want to talk about the future. Listen, this podcast, it means a lot to me. You guys mean a lot to me. You guys have been showing amazing love always, day in and day out. Every single Monday, y'all been here tuning in. There's gonna be a lot more to this podcast. More visuals, more seeing me, more guests. Apparently, not today. As you can see, nobody here. But there will be more guests, different backgrounds, different places, live versions of it where we're here just live, getting more people in when it comes to you guys interacting with you, going live and hey, we're adding this person to it. Hey, give me your honest take on this subject. Boom, we debate with them, or we leave, let 2 people go at it. Then we talk and give a side that we deal with. Um, I'm brainstorming all these ideas behind the scenes to try to make this podcast something where people can actually feel like they're a part of it. Most of these podcasts you listen to, you're just listening to people talk. That's all this is. You're just listening to someone talk. But I like to make it where it's more interactive. We could laugh. We could actually feel like, damn, he's one of us. He's not sugarcoating nothing. Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. Oh, he's an atheist. Oh, he's a believer. Oh, he does believe in Jesus. Oh, he thinks this is real. Oh, he thinks this is fake. Like, there's so much to this podcast that I want to have so much depth to it, where it's like one of those icebergs where people say you're at the tip, you ain't never got to the bottom of it. There's so much more to discover. And that's why I want this podcast to be, where there's just so much you don't know what we could do next. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do next, but we're still planning everything out. And like I said, I want to make this a podcast where it's your one-stop shop. If you love sports, come to me. If you like the world news, come to me. You like celebrity news, come to me. You know what I'm saying? I was going to talk about Kanye, but he still ran. He's still going ham. He's going to have a whole dedicated show next Monday. Y'all just be prepared for that, because he's been going ham lately. But I like to make this just that one-stop shop. Everybody has so many different podcasts they listen to because they like different things. And those podcasts specialize in it. Well, I don't want to be a jack of all trades. I want to be that ace of spades. You know what I mean? I want to be that joker that beats everything. You know, I'm cutting already. If you play spades, you know what I mean? I'm cutting already. You know? But like I said, you know, this is something that I take pride in, to make sure it does sound good, that it looks good. You know, we still upgraded stuff, camera quality, things like that. We're still messing with this. But things are going to be looking upwards. You know, things are going to be looking upwards. It's because of you guys, though, man. Every time I see the numbers, I'm more excited to do it every single week. Even when the numbers may look down, doesn't matter. If you stop, guess what? The numbers ain't going to go back up. So it means keep going. Keep going. So, like I said, I got a lot of ideas planned. Maybe even doing the podcast live stream on Twitch or something, or on YouTube, or on TikTok. So if you ever see me there, jump in. You never know what could happen. Never know. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for me, y'all. I think I hit everything I had to say. You know, 100 episodes in, there's going to be another 100 more, and another 100 more. We're going to make this a podcast that's globally known. You like your Club Shay Shay, you know, your Kevin Hart, you know, like, oh, okay, those are cool, but I want this to be on your news, commercials. This is the podcast that I want it to feel like, yo, this is, everybody knows about this, because I talk about so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of My Honest Take. Truly do appreciate each and every single one of you. I'm thankful and grateful for everything that you guys have done for me and this podcast, because without your guys' support, this podcast would not have reached 100 episodes. So thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. We're going to continue to make this podcast one of the best that we can. And it all starts with you guys. So, like I said, thank you once again. My name has been Quincy, and you've been listening to My Honest Take.